What's up, everybody? Sorry, I'm kind of hacky or whatever. I don't know what. Just in the last half an hour, I don't know what got into me. It's not a sickness or anything. It's just like I don't know if it's allergies that just now are catching up. I was out, mowing and doing a whole bunch of stuff outside. Or my wife asked me if it had anything to do with, because I was putting I put fertilizer down. I put bug, like stuff to get rid of bugs in your yard down, and then I put grass seed down. So she's like, "You didn't inhale any of that crap, did you?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So I sound like a Sasquatch, but I feel fine. It literally is just, like I said, in the last half an hour, just all of a sudden, like, coughing around and nose running. So, hopefully, it's just, my guess is allergies. And we're getting ready for like a weird. So the folks out further to the west, especially west and southwest of us, are probably already dealing with this line of storms that's supposed to be coming our way. But supposedly we got some pretty severe stuff coming tomorrow. And I don't know if that's like the sudden shift in the weather. Because over the weekend, we went from kind of like chilly, and then today it was like pretty hot. And then now you can tell outside in the air that there's another change coming. So it's like being attached to a yo-yo here in Ohio. We just can't get our act together around here. That's what it is. So, yeah, I will do, Corey. I don't know what, they always prepare you for, everything, and you never really know. I always say it's really funny when people are like, "Oh, it turned out to be nothing." Well, I'd rather it be hyped up as something big and turn out to be nothing than the other way around. So, what's up, Brian? Maybe if I talk a little bit more, it'll get some of this out of my system or whatever. I don't know. I got my iced tea, though, so that helps. Iced tea fixes everything. All right. Don't care for strong storm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind storms. It's just, of course, I don't want to deal with, anything getting damaged. But yeah, other than that, I don't mind the storms so much. Twisted tea. There you go, Brian. I've drank one or two of those in my day. I think the last one I had was when I was down in Florida a couple weeks ago. So here's our owner's list for tonight. Only spot I'm missing payment from is JJ for the Bell spot. I got enough stuff here that I could hold JJ's cards hostage forever, probably. So, not too worried about JJ, honestly. And then we've got the three filler spots: Cole Custer, Gray Galding, and Kaz Gralla. So, real small little duck race tonight. bring the tablet in. And we'll get ready to rock and roll here. So we need 15, 45 seconds. Oh, I didn't show you the list. Here's the list. Everybody should know what spots they have. We've only got, I think, 4 people in this. So, all right, let's shuffle them up. And good luck. Here we go. Brian Kessler talking about Twisted Tea. So my in-laws like they like the Snapple peach tea. We get the 0-calorie stuff, but they like the Snapple peach tea, and then take about 2 good drinks out of it, and then fill that back in with peach Crown Royal. Pretty tasty. Duck 8. We got the Snowman, the Winter Wonderland here in almost May. Billy Joe gets the duck race win today. Billy Joe. Yeah, the peach Snapple and peach Crown. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. If you haven't had it, give it a shot. It's fun. So it's really funny. I'll tell this story real quick, and then we'll get going. So it's really funny. My in-laws both drink. Not like they're not lushes or anything, but they both like to have a few beverages, especially if you're out at the beach or by the pool or whatever. And my wife does not drink at all, like none. So it's just funny that, of course, I drink, and my parents, neither one drank. So I guess it works both ways, right? Sometimes hard to find peach Crown. Yeah, Brian, I have yet to be able to find peach here in Ohio, actually. I know they had it at one time somewhere, but I missed that boat. I've yet to be able to find any myself. All right, good luck, everybody. I'm reading Paul's comment real quick. Had a storm that was like a tornado, went through. I thought train derailed by house. Weather people called it a downburst. Only lasted 10 minutes, but damn it, yeah. Yeah, I've heard of those. That's scary stuff, too, when it just kind of comes out of nowhere. Kyle Busch, Justin Haley, Rusty. Byron Pedal to the Metal, ×2. And then First Relics, Joey Logano, Fire Suit and Tire. That's going to go to Brian Doobie. BK Starting Grid. Hemrick, Dillon, and Johnson. Stenhouse, Dale Jr., Cole Custer, Bubba, Bobby Allison, Richard Petty, dual fire suit, going to Trevor Bowers. I love seeing his old fire suit. You can tell just by looking at it that it's the right material. And top 10, Kevin Harvick. Blaney Playoff, David Reagan, and Jimmy Johnson. Smoke, Kurt Busch, BK, Haley Deegan, Richard Petty. And we got Landon Castle with the patch auto. Nice little fire suit relic. That goes to Jerry. None other than Jerry. Our Castle collector extraordinaire. Put it on the yellow card stand, too. Look at that. Machines, Kevin Harvick. Nice hit, Jerry. Petty, Terry Labonte, and Justin Allgaier. Matt Tifft, Tony Stewart, John Hunter, Harrison Burton, Eric Almirola. Ooh, we got a Rocket Man. Ryan Newman patch autograph going to JR. That'll work. Again, these are on-card autos. That's kind of the big draw for me anyway. 29/99, Austin Dillon, Horsepower Heroes Blue. Goes to Michael Clay. Dillon. Got everybody upside down. Bowman and Kenseth. Empty box number 2. Is he racing pavement late models or dirt late models, Brian? Austin Dillon Celebrations. I'm going to take another drink of tea after this pack. Paul Menard Triple. Fire suit, tire, and 2-color sheet metal. Going to Matt Aland. Like I said, I apologize for being all... I don't know where it came from. 14/25, gold. Allgaier goes to Trevor. Well, that's cool. Cole Custer, pedal to the metal. Terry Labonte, Byron, and Jimmy. Yeah, let me take a quick drink. Ryan Blaney, David Reagan, Jimmy Johnson, Alex Bowman starting grid. There's not much to surprise as far as the way they have them collated in these packs. It's hard to have any kind of anticipation to what's coming. It's just, you sort of have to just take the cards as they come, and it is what it is. The 57 Gunk car. Huh. Austin Dillon, Team Duels Fire Suit, and I believe that's tire. Going to Michael Clay. I'm not familiar, I don't think, Brian. Corey LaJoy. I did see Jacob Allen's team won with their new driver at BAPS over the weekend. I did catch that. Daniel Hemrick, Austin Dillon, Jimmy Johnson, Track Stars, Dale Jr., Chase Briscoe, dual material autograph, fire suit, 2-color sheet metal, and a nice big on-card auto. Going to William Herron. Nice hit, William. I'm going to rotate. We'll just kind of rotate guys out as we get autos, basically. Yeah, Torgerson, that's right. He's another one I'm not familiar. I know he's a Pennsylvania guy, but I'm not familiar with him. Austin Dillon. Joey Logano. Castle, Petty, and Kozlowski. Boy, Will Howard is on my team. Yeah, Scott, you and my wife both. My wife's a Steelers fan, too. I think they got the steal of the draft, honestly. Everybody's down on him. But I'm telling you. Oh, we got a redemption. That's a bummer. 5 of 25 gold track stars. Dale Jr. Going to Thomas Jones Jr. That's a nice Dale Jr. Oh, Trey Henderson. Yeah, you're going to like him. Travion's a stud. Scott, the only stat you need to know about Trey Henderson is 4 years at Ohio State, 0 fumbles. Signature swatches gold, William Byron for JR on the redemption. Yeah, Howard's a good dude, man. I don't know why everybody was so down on him. I think he's got tons of potential. Ross Chastain, Richard Petty, Bill Elliott, Clint Boyer, Ryan Blaney, and probably a 0 GPA. Must have an Ohio State hater in the room. Will they still redeem that? Yeah, you want to enter it and try. Because I've heard of things older than this being fulfilled. So, yeah. They gave you 250 points last time. Bobby Allison, Ryan Preece, Machines, William Byron, Ty Dillon, Fire Suit Tire, 3-color sheet metal, going to Corey King. Scott Dixon, I saw your Kansas running back got drafted. We were watching when he got picked. And I said to my wife, I said, oh, I know who he is. I said, because I've sent cards of his to be graded. Jimmy Johnson, William Byron, Logano, Castle and Petty. Yeah, Emeka Ibuka is a NFL-ready receiver. Like, he is very polished at what he does. Yeah, Devin Neal, that's it. Yeah, I knew you'd know as soon as I said something. But yeah, we were watching when he got drafted, and I said, oh yeah, I know who that is. Kevin Harvick celebrations. Chase Elliott duels, fire suit and sheet metal. Going to Paul. Everyone is on to see Deegan autographs, so let's make that happen. By everyone, Jonathan means Jonathan. But we'll see what we can do, man. You got good odds in this product. Byron, Bubba, Bell, Elliott, and Boyer. Terry Labonte, Kyle Larson, Eric Jones. Starting grid, Kyle Larson. And David Reagan. Triple material auto. Fire suit, 2-color sheet metal. Tire. David Reagan goes to Michael Clay. Nice hit, Mike. Yeah. Well, you never know. Bobby Allison. 5 out of 5. Green, pedal to the metal, Matty D. That's going to go to Scott Cutler. Nice hit, Scott. Very nice. That's sharp. We're going to move Newman. Put Matty D up there. I ordered another 3 boxes of One Touches mags today. So I was feeling pretty proud today, man. I was busy all day. Between work, I got 49 packages shipped out today. Picked up some stuff for PSA submissions at my LCS. Went and got the fertilizer and grass seed and all that stuff that I needed. Went to my mom's house, mowed grass at her house. Moved some stuff around for her, moved some furniture and such. 46 and 99, Austin Dillon, blue track stars. I love these cards. I think these are awesome. But I also was able to get a supply order in today, and I was able to confirm I've got some cards coming for future breaks. So, busy day. Austin Dillon, triple material auto, fire suit, sheet metal, and tire. Going to Michael Clay. Mike's hit with both of his drivers on triple material autos now. He had Reagan and Dillon, and he's hit with both. Let's put Dillon up here for a bit. Just change it up. Haley Deegan. Petty. Richard Petty again, and Kyle Larson. Yeah, Austin Dillon's having a good break. I always try to remind people when we do these older products, you got to remember who was kind of hotter, you know, in 2019, 6 years ago. Can't believe your Jags drafted up and got I didn't expect it either, Michael. As a Browns fan, I was stoked, though, because I wanted them to get out of that spot. I felt like there was an opportunity to capitalize and come out of there with some good stuff, and the Browns did everything perfect until they drafted Dylan Gabriel in the third round. That was, to me, almost a waste of a third-round pick. But Dylan has never been hot. Well, I mean, I guess I would sort of disagree a little bit. I'm not an Austin Dillon fan, but, you know, he's won some races. He's won the Daytona 500. He does drive for RCR, you know. I know we all have our very strong opinions. Starting grid, Joey Logano. What's funny is here's what cracks me up about our sport. Trevor says Dylan has never been hot. But then when we have, you know, drivers like Deegan or Natalie Decker or any of the female drivers that are maybe struggling, everybody's quick to, like, cast them away too. So it's like, you know. Ty Dillon, duels, fire suit, and tire. Gabriel's going to be the starter in Cleveland. Oh, I don't know if I believe that. I don't care who the starter is in Cleveland, as long as it's not Deshaun Watson. And as long as they are just competent, like the way Cleveland is supposed to be built, you shouldn't have to be, you know, you shouldn't have to be Peyton Manning or Drew Brees slinging it for 300 and 400 yards. Like, throwing for 200 yards a game in Cleveland should be enough. With the way they're supposed to be built to run the ball and play defense and everything else. So they had a quarterback by the name of Baker Mayfield that was doing all those things, and for whatever reason, they decided he wasn't the guy. DW. Get off on a tangent about the Browns. It's very frustrating to be a Browns fan. Oh, you went to the draft, John? That's cool. Jimmy Johnson, track stars. No, I don't know of anybody else that went, but that's awesome that you got to go. That's very cool. Kevin Harvick, quads, tire on the bottom, fire suit, sheet metal on top. Harvick will go to CW. Green Bay's a nice town. I've only been to Green Bay once, but nice town. Daniel Suarez. I was also only there for about 3 days, so I don't have a whole lot to base that off of. Blaney, Castle, Richard Petty. All right, 2 packs to go. This is probably the right time to remind everybody. Tomorrow, no break. Wednesday, we'll do 2024 Prism on Wednesday night. 4-box, pick your driver. Nothing Thursday. And then Friday, we'll do our mail sale. And then I'll have a break posted for Sunday. I don't know what it is. Actually, I think I do. I think we're going to do Prime on Sunday. I think Sunday's Prime. 3-box Prime break on Sunday. Now, Sunday's break will be posted a little later because I'm doing a pretty big card show on Sunday, and it runs till 3 o'clock. So I won't be able to post the break until more into the evening on Sunday. But I'll remind everybody of that as we go on through the week. Logano Celebrations. Ooh, that's nice. Justin Allgaier, Fire Suit, 3-color sheet metal, and tire. Who's got Allgaier? Trevor Bowers. You can actually, so the red on the sheet metal is right next to the red on the outline of the window. But you should be able to tell there's a difference there. So that's actually red sheet metal behind. Pretty nice. Congrats, Trevor. Here, we'll swap him out. Since everybody was hating on 83, we'll swap him out. Poor guy. Justin Haley. Pedal to the metal, Joey Logano. 3/25. Gold going to Brian. We got Seabell, Elliott, and Boyer. I finally listened to the whole podcast of Mike Joy and Kevin Harvick today while I was packing stuff up to ship. And it was really interesting to hear Mike Joy and Kevin talk about Christopher Bell. Mike Joy really thinks that Bell has kind of positioned himself to be, one of the guys, basically. He also mentioned, Kevin Harvick asked him if there was anybody else he could see doing the double with Indy and who would be deserving of an opportunity and could probably capitalize. And he also mentioned Christopher Bell for that too. So 31/99 Blue Celebrations, Ryan Blaney going to James Ward. And 14/25. Look at the relics in this. I know we got a repeat on Austin Dillon, but look at this one. Fire suit. Nice stitching. 3-color tire. And then multicolored sheet metal. It's kind of a fade sheet metal. Nice 83 going to Mike. Congrats, Mike. Last couple. Allison, Busher, Amarola, McDowell, and Richard Petty to finish things off. So, appreciate everybody. Yeah, 83 said, take that. Appreciate everybody who jumped in this one. Like I said, we're going to try to chill out a little bit on NT. I was kind of looking ahead because I like to take a bigger look at the kind of the calendar. I might do another National Treasures case break in about almost 2 weeks. It would be like a week from Saturday, I think, is what I was looking at. So, that's kind of out there from where we are today. But that kind of gives you a timeline of what I'm looking at as far as trying to fill some other things in between now and then and trying to spread that out a little bit. So that's sort of my plan. But the main things this week is Prism on Wednesday and mail sale on Friday. Those are the two big things coming up. So I appreciate everybody very much. Let's run back through the recap for you guys real quick. We had a trio of golds. Logano to 25. Junior to 25. Junior is sharp. And then Allgaier to 25. Kevin Harvick. Ty Dillon. Chase Elliott. Ty Dillon. Austin Dillon. Really good break for Austin Dillon. Paul Menard. Richard Petty. Still love that patch. And Joey Logano for the relics. Autos, we had a redemption for William Byron and the really nice AD3. The second one, Briscoe, Rocket Man, David Reagan. Boy, Michael Clay had one heck of a break. And Landon Castle, have a break there, bud. I think you got about 4 or 5 hits. Justin Allgaier with the triple material auto. And last but not least, the green pedal to the metal Matty D, 5 of 5. That's one of my favorite things with Victory Lane is the colored parallels. When you get down into some of this kind of stuff, they are really, really nice. Tough to find, but really, really nice. So that's all I got for tonight. Appreciate everybody once again. Congrats to those who received hits. And for those that might have skunked, I am so sorry. But I will try harder next time, I promise. Like to see it get spread around. So that's all I got. Everybody have a great rest of your night. And we will see you all next time.